Hello friends, my name is Miss Douglas and I am going to be reading a book called I Like Myself by Karen Beaumont, illustrated by David Catrow. You can see that the start of the book has a capital letter, I, and it says I like myself. So can you make a prediction about what this book might be about? Yes, this book is going to be about how we like ourselves, and it will follow the story of this young boy. Let's get started. I like myself. I'm glad I'm me. Here's the boy and his dog. They are playing with soccer balls. He says, "There's no one else I'd rather be." He's going around his town. There's a baby, a cop, or a policeman, and there's even a little boy with blue skin. That's probably just for this book, not something you would see in real life. I like my eyes, my ears, my nose. I like my fingers and my toes. Let's point out all of the body parts that we see on these pages. First of all, what do we see here? That's right, we see our nose. Here we see an eye. Up here is our eyes. This is actually a little picture of his dog, and you can see his dog right here with him. Right here we have our ears. Our ears are what we hear from, and they're right here on the side of our face. And then we have down here our hands and fingers and our feet and toes. And this is a little bit of a cactus plant in the side of his living room. Have you ever seen a cactus? Then he says, I like me wild. I like me tame. Do you know what the word tame means? A tame means that you can be controlled or calm. I think it's relating to this picture over here of the lion. Usually when we use the word tame, we are talking about taming a lion, like a lion trainer would do. You can see that the lion is crying. He's sad. I wonder what will happen. I like me different and the same, he says. I like me fast. I like me slow. I like me everywhere I go. Look at the words fast and slow. Fast and slow are opposites. I like me on the inside too, for all I think and say and do. This page is all about skeletons. A skeleton is our bones, that is inside of our body. So can you see his skull? A skull is up here inside and it holds our brain. Then he has his rib cage, that's all down here in your tummy, and his pelvis bone, and his legs. You can see all of his little bones with his legs, arms, and fingers. And you can even see his dog skeleton and a little bone that he chews on. I don't think that's a human bone. Inside, outside, upside down, from head to toe and all around. I like it all is me, and me is all I want to be. And I don't care in any way what someone else may think or say. Look at this picture. Do you think this boy is being nice? If he's saying, I like me no matter what anyone would say, I think that means that this character over here is bullying him. Bullying means that you are being mean and not nice to someone else. Maybe you're calling them names and they don't deserve that. I may be called a silly nut or crazy cuckoo bird. So what? I'm having too much fun, you see, for anything to bother me. Have you ever heard of a cuckoo bird? That just means a crazy bird. It's kind of like a saying, and it might be something that you would see in your grandma's house in her cuckoo clock that goes cuckoo, cuckoo on the time of every passing hour that passes. Even when I look a mess, I still don't like me any less, 'cause nothing in this world, you know, can change what's deep inside. And so, look at his big fuzzy hair. He even has an alarm clock, a lamp that looks like a foot. Isn't that silly? No matter if they stop and stare, no person ever, anywhere, can make me feel that what they see is all there really is to me. There's that cop again that we saw earlier. Look at this big old bike he's riding. It looks like there's a fan on there. What else do you see? Yeah. I still like me with fleas or warts, or with a silly snout that snorts. Have you ever heard of fleas? Usually they would be on a dog, like maybe his puppy. Warts are on our skin, and they are not fun to have. And then a snout is something that you would usually see on a pig, like that. Or knobby knees, or hippo hips, or purple polka-dotted lips. Look at his crazy purple polka-dotted lips. That's silly. Or beaver breath, or stinky toes, or horns protruding from my nose. I want you to look at these two words, toes and nose. They sound the same, don't they? But they're actually spelled differently. In toes, the E comes before the S. In nose, the E comes after the S. But they can still sound the same. Or yikes, with spikes all down my spine. Do you know an animal that might have spikes all down its spine like this? Let's read the next sentence. Maybe it'll tell us. Or hair that's like a porcupine. Yeah, a porcupine has those spikes going all down its spine. I still would be the same, you see. I like myself because I'm me. Look at him giving his dog a hug. That's the end of our book, and I hope you enjoyed reading with Miss Douglas.